Hey, stocks only go up, stonks only go up, stonks only go up. Welcome to the Making Money Moves podcast show, whatever you want to call it, live stream, whatever it is. If you're here live, by the way, feel free to comment, be part of the show, especially on this one because it's a solo show. Unfortunately, my business partner, George, couldn't make it today because, of course, it's Easter Sunday. So it's right now a tough time to get together with people because people are with their families and they're doing religious stuff and things are happening. So, I am not the most religious person. I'm more of a spiritual person. So, yeah, here we are reporting for duty. Every Sunday, we have a brand new Making Money Move show. And today, because I don't want to bore you guys to death, I want to go straight to the nitty gritty. This one is called April is a money making month. You know why? Because it is. Like typically the energies for some reason in this month throughout the history of time that I've been alive and been an adult, during this time is a time that when you focus your energy, things grow. When you focus your time, it expands. When you focus all your being into things, especially the market, you will make a lot of money. We saw in February, well, not February, March, this past month. Uh, Time is just flying. But we just saw this past month a crazy pullback. You can say a correction, you can say a market crash. But we saw a crazy pullback in the big boards and even in the OTC too, in crypto too. So it's the time to really focus. Where is the money at right now? Well, as you know, my business partner, he's super into real estate. That's his bread and butter. That's his thing. I am not like that. So I cannot really tell you about that. Hopefully, for the next show, he can come in and tell you what he's been doing and how he's been making money on real estate. So everybody that's really into real estate can get those tips from him. Me personally, again, I'm not really into that right now. So I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. So right now, the moves for me, the making money moves for April for me are, I really believe not just April, I think the year. If you really want to make money this year, like if you really want to focus on where are the places where your dollar can become more, because we all know inflation is here. We all know the money printer goes brrr, you know what I'm saying? And when that happens, inflation happens, and yeah, and we need our money up in order to keep up with the inflation and everything that's happened. So if your goal was to make 1.5, make it 1.8 because of inflation, you know what I'm saying? So anywho, where am I focusing on this particular month? This particular month, and I honestly would say possibly this year, I'm hardcore focusing on two major things. Well, actually three things. Let's say that. Number one, the OTC. To me, there's incredible opportunity in the OTC. It's extremely risky. I cannot phrase that enough. It's extremely risky if you've never been doing this. If it's your first time, I don't recommend it. And I'm just a dude in the internet. I'm a retired comedian. What are you listening to me for? You know what I'm saying? But that's me in particular. I got some plays there that I believe in a lot. One is that hydro water, that LTNC. Another one's that ACFL. I got some other stuff out there, but those are some of my high conviction ones for now. Then the other place where I am looking at, well, let me explain why I'm looking at the OTC, because the big boards, I was heavy in tech stocks, and tech stocks got dragged like crazy. They got dragged. Thankfully, I didn't blow up any accounts. Thankfully, nothing crazy like that happened to me. But I do know people that lost a lot. I know a lot of people that weren't prepared for such a thing. And that's why you always need to have strategies. If you just come in the game all blind with no strategy in sight, you need to start putting yourself into strategies. You need to start reorganizing the things that you do. You need to start rolling over some of those gains and profits to other places and other sectors, possibly, perhaps. Um, so I'm still heavy growth stocks. I still am long for them. Long term, I don't see anything changing. No fundamental, no nothing. Things are gonna grow. Things are gonna happen. It's just a matter of time. It's just we had a crazy year. We're not gonna have a 2020 no more. That's not gonna happen, bro. So all the crazy stuff, all the boom that happened in 2020 in that pandemic, like Zoom stock and Tesla and Roku and like all these different plays that were heavy, special runners last year. I don't think that's gonna happen in the big boards for a while. I mean, it wouldn't even surprise me if the market just like this year and next year possibly stayed relatively flat or sideways. It wouldn't surprise me because of the crazy year that it was last year. So a pullback is healthy. The correction was great. But my focus, like I said, is OTC and because I'm just dabbling into crypto, I am focusing on altcoins. I'm still buying my Bitcoin, just very little every week, very little. I just buy a small amount just to get my feet wet, in the game. But yeah, but I really think, especially at these levels, you should really focus on altcoins. And the reason I say that is because that's the way that you're going to multiply your stuff the most. That's another reason why I do OTC too, because it can multiply really good. But again, is extremely risky in both areas. In crypto is very new and altcoins are not even proven. They're just projects that they're getting worked on. And same with OTC. Like there's a lot of OTC places that they don't have a product. Like they don't have nothing. It could be a shell of a company. So you have to be very careful and do your DD, do your due diligence to check like what all these companies are doing. But at the end of the day, I'm just trying to make money moves. Hey, what up? Ram Dogs, what's up from Twitch? How you doing? We're out here talking about how to make money moves. We talked about the OTC. We talked a little bit about the big boards. We're talking a little bit of crypto right now. My business partner, George, couldn't make it today. I'm repeating that again. He's more into real estate and other stuff. So hopefully by next week, he'll give us more tips and more places where you can park your stuff. And then the fourth place that I didn't tell you where I'm going to park my stuff in the moment, the time being, would be businesses. So right now we have such a great, if you live in a country that's first world, especially if you live in America or, have access to American jobs and things like that, you have such an advantage. Like it's crazy, the advantage that you have. And you can create businesses. You can create digital businesses. I remember back in the day, not even back in the day, today, there's still people trying to make physical businesses or physical products when you can just shift your focus and literally create a digital business, or you can create digital products. And if you do that and you put money behind your marketing, you put money behind your brand, you put money behind your products, you can make a lot of money, especially these days because people are so sucked into the internet and it's just going to get better. It's not like we're going to go backwards for some reason. It's only going to get better. Your customers are only going to increase. More people are going to get online and find you eventually if you are placing your digital businesses out there. So the same way that you think about having a physical store with a physical product, now think about that, but digitally. Like you have your digital store, you can have digital products, and you can sell those, or you can white label some. You don't even have to build it. You can get them from China. You can get them from some other person manufacturing it, and then you just distribute it. You're literally like almost a middleman. Like you grab the manufacturing, you maybe put your own stickers, labels, whatever, and then you sell it. That's e-com. There's so many ways, man. You can start a YouTube channel, you know what I'm saying, and be consistent, way more consistent than me, and you can actually make money off of it. My goal right now is really not necessarily make money because I already make my money other places, but more like to inform people. Like I really want to add value to people because all this stuff, man, you might not even be aware or you might not even think it's possible. But I'm telling you, it just takes a couple action steps, a couple YouTube videos for you to watch and apply, and you can be on your way of creating your business. And you don't need that much money. Like you really don't. Like the if you create a physical business, like think about that. You need to pay rent for a commercial space, and then you have to decorate the place, and then you have to put products in the place, then you have to hire employees, and then you have to do, like, there's so many things, so many hurdles that you have to cross to have an actual physical business. But if you go more digital, you start a Twitch channel, digital, overhead, nothing. Literally, you go sign up, do the thing, you go stream, do it a couple times, maybe promote it on YouTube. What you're putting is time. You're not even putting money. And eventually you can grow that and people can pay for you. If people subscribe to you on Twitch, I believe you get some monetary thing. I don't know because I'm not a Twitch partner, but I know people are making $15,000 a month off Twitch for just talking, chatting with people, or just playing a video game or playing video clips on YouTube. It's possible. It's possible. I know someone playing video games on YouTube making more than 60 grand a month. It's possible. These people are not rocket scientists. These are just people. I literally focus their energy into, I want to make this happen. I'm going to educate myself to learn all the things I have to make this possible. I want to make a living with this. So whatever it is, whether you want to be an author and write a book, you can write a digital book now. Whether you want to have an audio book, you can have that too. Whether you want to create jewelry, you can do that. Like, it's so much easier, but sometimes someone has to like kind of beat you over the head and go like, you can do it. Hey, you right there. You can do it. You totally can do it. You can make money moves because that's a show. See the segue that I did there? But essentially there's so many ways, man. And you might get distracted because there's going to be shiny object. Like right now, NFTs, they're huge. And I would say if you're a graphic designer, if you're a visual artist, if you do anything design-wise digitally, start making NFTs right here. Start making NFTs because you'll make money there. It's not a fad. It might be a fad for the amounts of money that some people are making, but still is here to stay. Like, people are still going to be lucrative from here. So if you make dope ass art that's digital, make it an NFT. There's so many ways that you can make money moves. So many ways. But I'm just here telling you the ones that work for me, the ones that I'm focusing at. And just to repeat myself, I still have the big boards. I am long Tesla, super long. Like, that's my baby, my company, my everything. You'll see me driving around 40 Teslas soon. So that's one of my longs, with other ones in the big boards that I don't want to necessarily reveal because I don't want you guys to be buying the stuff that I buy. I want you guys to do your due diligence and like find the things that you believe in the most because you have the information, because you have done your research, because of all those things. And then we have the OTC that I told you, the ones that I'm at least at this moment more confident on. And it's not like a full confidence, like 3,000%, but it's like out of everything else I have, I'm in the OTC. These are the two that I'm most confident on, LTNC and ACFL. But again, do your due diligence. Don't just buy stuff because I'm just saying stuff. And then in the altcoin department, I'm not going to mention anything because I am still researching. I have some in my radar for sure. I bought a couple. But I am so new to the crypto space that I don't want to mention anything unless I have a strong conviction. And right now, everything, especially there, is such speculation that literally one day or within a day it could go up and down and do the cha-cha slide and one hop two times, 1 foot, let's go, right foot, let's go. Charlie Brown, like cha-cha real now. Essentially, those are the things that happen when you just follow someone blindly. You should do your research. You should do your due diligence. You should focus on the things that you actually enjoy. Like I said, my business partner, George, that unfortunately couldn't be here today because of Easter, he loves real estate. Like he loves buying. He gets really excited when he sees a good deal, a home that he seems like he can negotiate or is extremely undervalued or underappreciated. And then he can grab that home and then he can like revamp it and make it beautiful. And then he can sell it for more money. And then he keeps repeating that because that's his bread and butter. He's been doing it for years. It's been working for him. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. He just switches markets. He's been in the Carolinas, he's been in New York, he's been in Texas, he's been in different ways. And for me, I prefer doing things that are easy, accessible, not a lot of overhead, not a lot of management. And yeah, easy things that I can just like pop up my laptop or go on my phone and I can just, press buttons and do stuff like that. That's just me. So you got to focus on what are the things that you like the most? What are the things that are going to make your life easier? Because you don't want to make your life harder. You want to make your life actually easier. The simpler we live, the simpler we are, the more we can accomplish, the more we can do. So, yeah, I think that's it for the show. I don't want to make it any long because I wanted to be straight to the point. And pretty much that's what I wanted to say. If anybody that's here live at this very moment has any questions, I would say this is the time. If not, I am going to wrap this up within the next minute or so. Don't forget to follow me at Comedian Retired right there. At Comedian Retired. I'm on Twitter. That's where I spend most of my time. And on YouTube, here and there and here. Those are my money-making moves for the week. I am not looking at anything else at the moment because I am building some digital businesses that really need my attention right now. So that's the reason I am going to wrap this up because it seems like nobody has a question or I don't see a question right now. So anywho, thank you so much for tuning into this episode of Making Money Moves. I promise you we'll have a jam-packed episode next week. This was shorter, sweet, but straight to the point, the way that I like everything. So I'll catch you on the next one. Take care and have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.